since our last interview, Big Meech and 50 Cent have been going at it heavy. Well, more just 50, came out and said he was doing a third-party cooperation, man. What was your thoughts on that whole situation?
Cam, that situation right there, it done took hold of hip-hop and understanding how to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own understanding, right? And it's a big understanding because this pinnacle situation is gonna dictate how we deal each other past the G code and everything we went through, because now we have blue collar people within our G code and they're reconstructing it. And it's like, what is it today? But what you saying, Cam, I get it, right? What you saying, and within that is like 50 Cent, he speak a terminology sometime on banking, asset value, equity, appraisal. He's speaking on banking, how to look at things, right? And it's like, if I look at things, that dude, Rick Ross, did a song called Big Meech and Larry Hoover. Within that song, man, I think I looked it up, man. Spotify say they did 56 million. Apple say, man, he ran the numbers up like 60 million. Pandora like 70 million. So I'm staying like, I talked to Meech. To take the long ride, I talked to Meech, right? Me and Meech chopping it up. And Meech actually, within our culture, see Meech today, for me, Meech is like, these young, like, they don't want to hear that no more. You have money, you had all the cars and the bitches. Nah, we want to hear you talk. Because Cam Capone gonna judge me how he want to judge me. Cause my dog gonna judge me how he want to judge me. Cause my dog Mo saying Cal gonna judge me how he want to judge me. You feel me? My LT from North Miami gonna judge me how he want to judge me. But he want to hear me talk. So Meech gotta talk today and let them judge him. Because we're waiting. But I ain't on that. I'm on like, I see when I talk to him, he almost educated me on some, I'm looking at it wrong. But I'm like, dog, you going against Jeezy? For Ross, that's what's up. He like, nah. Ross gave me a big song. The value of his song, man, all these officers I'm eating like $200,000 a month. But we ain't gotta talk about that. It went like number 56 on the billboards. Like, it's like, Pandora said they got like, what, 200, I don't know, 43 million rappers. He was number 56, Big Meech, Larry Hoover. The value asset and he did for 210 to 220 before 50 did the movie. And did 4 million, he did 56 on the song. Ain't nobody in Roman, Greek, or ever in California, New York, ever had a hook. The man had a hook, man. That's what I think I'm beefing with Ross, but I couldn't believe the man had a hook. I never met nobody in this earth that had a hook, man. It did 56 million. You know what kind of value he gave Big Meech, man? You know what kind of value Rick Ross gave Big Meech? I told him, boy, you caught it to a hard rock with Jeezy and Ross. He said, but Ross gave me look at Billboard, Spotify. Man, look at Source. Look what they saying the song did. And for 10 years, everyone looked, and then 50 jumped on board 10 years later and said, I'm coming. Because of the value. Now the liquidity, 50 might got the liquidity because he might gain a little bit more, but them man, what happened? Man, them in Atlanta break bread. You in Detroit now, dog. You in Atlanta, you with Detroit, but you in Atlanta, but you with Detroit, but you in Atlanta, you signed in Detroit, but you playing the fifth, and then like, okay, cool. But now I'm reading it like, okay, what's happening? Okay, and I ain't tripping on that, but I'm like, okay, Ross looked out for you, man, more than anybody from the crib. More than Rick Brown and Booby. He gave you the hook, and that's all I ever told you. Man, why you gave him the hook? Give it to Booby, dog. And we tripped, whatever that was. And Meech like, man, why you tripping? But anyway, I'm like, okay. What it did for him and the good, and how Atlanta said we backing that, it became, but Ross made more value. Liquidity, he got asset. Ross created more value asset on banking finance. He created more worth and wealth for Meech. At the end of the day, for him, for everybody to say, man, you go to Good Morning America, boy. You number 56 on the Billboard charts at a hook. There ain't nobody get that style P for what doing it. They got at my man Ross, because they know Miami back him. And we cool. And I went at it with Trick them. When Trick them went at it with Ross, with Trick Daddy, I'm like, oh, you know what? Trick Daddy, you told a real nigga to change his name. You can't do that. He said he got it from a gangster. Until then, you wrong. You can't do no shit like that. He said it's Trick. There's a difference. So I stayed back when Trick holler. You feel me?
Well, you mentioned Rick Ross. You know, what do you think about 50 and Rick Ross? You know, going at it, and they've been having beef for years.
Yeah, it's all a fraud. It's all a waste of time. It's all going through our youth for Van Musha conversation. Rick Ross be letting it be known. I'm gonna walk on TV every day and I'm gonna make a commercial. It's free. And 50 steady like playing the game. He eating for free. He ain't been the hottest dude. He ain't did 500,000 in the last 6-7 albums. But 50, he giving them free bands. I wish he could get T.I., but yeah, you know?
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.